Hi, I am Donna and I am here to discuss and explain the purchasing process. But wait, why do we need to know the purchasing process? The purchasing process is important because it gives businesses a structured way to address their needs. It also allows for more informed financial planning. An effective purchasing process can help prevent theft, fraud, or irregular spending since it requires documenting all business transactions. The purchasing process consists of the following steps. First is requisitioning goods or services. Second, purchasing goods or services. Third, receiving goods or services. Fourth, processing invoice. Fifth, making disbursement. And sixth, updating records. First step is requisitioning of goods and services. The purchasing process begins with the request for goods or services by an authorized individual. The request could be for raw materials, inventory, supplies, equipment, and services. The individual submits a purchase requisition states a list and description of the goods or service needed, the name of the department for which the purchase is being requested, and the authorization signature from someone in the department. Second is the purchasing goods or services. The purchasing department receives the purchase requisition and chooses an appropriate vendor for which to obtain the goods or services. Vendors should be chosen from an approved vendor list. The list includes vendors the company has vetted on appropriate pricing, quality, and delivery. The third step is receiving goods or services. When the company receives the goods or service, the goods will be accompanied by bill lading. The bill of lading should have the purchase order number and should be matched to the purchase order when goods are received. The receiving department will inspect and count the goods to verify quality and the quantity. The receiving department prepares a receiving report. Fourth step is the processing of the invoice. The accounts payable department is responsible for processing invoice. This includes entering invoices into the system as well as the mailing invoices to the related receiving order and purchase orders. The accounts payable department will also create a voucher when an invoice is received. To keep things organized, the voucher and supporting documentation, purchase order, receiving reports, and invoice are usually kept together in a bundle called a voucher pocket or voucher package. The voucher thus serves as the cover sheet for the voucher packet. The fifth step is making disbursement. Once the company has received an invoice, match it to the receiving report and purchase order and created a voucher, the next step is to pay the invoice. The last and the sixth step is updating records. When the company receives the goods or the services have been performed, the company should credit accounts payable and debit the appropriate account. The examples are the inventory, supplies, expense accounts, etc. When a disbursement is made, the company should debit accounts payable and credit the cash accounts. And that is the sixth step in purchasing process. I hope you learned something. Thank you.